Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for Taurus. All right, so I have with me right now the career choice for spiritual type of careers. So don't go and quit your job because of what's coming up for here. I mean, it may be your dream job, maybe it's something you're actually thinking about. However, always, discern what is for you, what isn't, okay? And if your dream job is something different, I mean, discern. So, in other words, read between the lines and see what is for you and what is not, okay? So, we're also going to look at your person, how they feel about you, how you feel about them in terms of love. Now, this could be somebody you're with already, or this could be somebody that's coming in for you that maybe you haven't even met yet. So we're also going to look at the finances and how that fits in with your career. Now, if none of these fit for career, this might be the career you're already in, or what your dream career might be, and how those finances are going to pan out for you. We're also going to look at the good, the bad, the ugly people that are maybe in or around you. And when I say the ugly people, I'm not talking about looks. Of course, I'm talking about their soul. Now, we're also going to look at what the outcome is, and of course, any themes or messages that you need to hear at this time. So, let's get started, Taurus. All right. So, you may have noticed that I have the Justice symbol here, the Justice card, Libra, if you will. I am not a Libra. I am a Capricorn, in fact. But this is all about paying those karmic debts, doing what's right, having that balance, being honest, being that law-abiding citizen, that moral compass, and doing what's right, and being accountable for your own actions. So let's just see here and bring in that balance. I've always liked this with the scales and on the foot of the Justice book. Wow, you might end up having a career change here, Taurus. You're embarking upon a career that brings the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. It is on the fence, so this might be something you're thinking about doing, is changing your career. Now, I don't know what your dream job is, of course, but you might be looking into that. You might be researching it. You might be doing things to make that a possibility. And just by putting action towards that, that could manifest for you. Let's see. Oh, talk to your angels instead of worrying. Ask for divine guidance. Am I doing the right thing? Should I be going in a different direction? Show me the numbers I need to see on the clock. I will look them up for my messages. Whatever the case is, talk to your angels. Find out what it is. Ask a question. Meditate and ask a question and ask them to give it to you in numbers when you look at the clock or whatever the case is. However it shows up for you. All right, let's have a look here. Nutrition. So you might be looking at nutrition. Maybe you are looking at culinary skills that you may have, or maybe even something to do with food. Maybe you're a foodie. Maybe you're a food critic. Maybe maybe you just like to be healthy. I don't know. It might be something to do with what you're meant to be doing. It could be nutrition for an animal. It could be nutrition for people. It could be whatever. All right. You are sensitive to that um, frequency where you're picking up on things that most people maybe don't. So you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. And maybe nutrition is part of that, where you are kind of putting better things into your body to be able to connect to spirit. And that is a part of the journey for connecting with spirit, is having the right foods. And that is part of that journey to becoming more sensitive, is looking after your vessel and fasting and not overeating and putting the right things into your body, more nutritious things, less things that come in a box. Kind of thing, right? So let's see about your person too. This is also for your person. Now, you connect to your life purpose through the involvement with books. So perhaps you are more in tune with the other side, like your person's side, then flip it, switch it, whatever you need to do for it to resonate for you. Let's see what else we have here. Leadership. Take charge of the situation. You connect with your book. So maybe you're a writer, maybe you are an author, maybe you are somebody that writes textbooks. I don't know. Maybe you work in a library. I don't know. But it says take charge of the situation. So, and study. Reading, research, education help to gain confidence and clarity about your career. So perhaps you are going back to school to find out about something. Maybe you're hitting the books hard and you're learning a new skill. Let's just see what that skill might be. We have one more card for you. Healer. You may be in the medical field. Maybe you're becoming a nurse, maybe an RN. Maybe you're becoming an assistant. Maybe you are in the medical field in some way, shape, or form. Whether it is in, I'm getting forms, filling out forms, or having them fill out the forms. Maybe you're at the desk there taking patients in. Maybe you work in the office aspect of that. Maybe I'm getting maybe you're going to become a doctor. I don't know. It might even be that you have the gift of healing and desire to share it with others. So maybe you'll teach healing. Maybe you will teach on how to become a healer, or no, you could be. It could be a dentist. It could be like a veterinarian. Anything that wears scrubs or anything that involves scrubs. Okay. Wow, your soul longs to express itself creatively. All right, so whatever is creative for you in terms of these, I feel like depending on what you're planning to do here, this might be something that you've been really wanting to go down in terms of this. Now, maybe you're going to write books about painting. I don't know. Maybe you're going to connect with spirit through painting. I don't know. It doesn't have to be that it's painting either. I mean, creatively, you are looking in terms of that's kind of a quite a broad spectrum there where it could involve any type of medium. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's paint, right? So, however that fits for you. All right, let's have a look at your love life and what might be coming in if it hasn't already. So, let's see how you're feeling about this person coming in. Whoa, you are looking for your life partner. So, this is somebody that you are planning to spend the rest of your days with, that you're not messing around. All right, you want somebody that's going to touch you, have that physical touch. Now, this is that maybe part of your love language too. You might like that physical attributes of kissing and hugging and holding hands, and not afraid to show how you feel about your person. Unlikely connected. Okay, unexpected connection. So, um, opposites attract. So, and you might be more of the same with it being in reverse. So, this might be something you're expecting to come in. Um, I feel like with this being in the reverse, I mean, you might be expecting this connection to come in, and you might be more in common than opposites. And it's kind of what I'm getting with that card, with it being in the reverse. So let's just see. Bonding. As you get to know each other, you discover many things in common. There you go. I can make it up. Hello. And that is why that's coming in like that. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for clarifying exactly what I was trying to say. All right, love affirmations. So, loving words hold a lot of power to you. So, you may really like conversation with your person. You want to be able to have that truth and justice, is because we've talked about this right here. And usually, when I bring this up, it has something to do with the reading. Now, I feel like you are looking for truth. I feel like you're looking for somebody that's going to have that conversation of truth. They're not going to play games with you or lie to you or have any of that crap going down. Let's see. It might even be a psychic connection. So you may have some telepathy here going on between the two of you and getting telepathy as part of this could be that twin flame connection. So now this is on a different realm that you communicate, okay? It's not on the earthly realm, it is in that spiritual realm that you have that connection, okay? And this may be that it's destined to be like this. So, let, okay, but there is somebody else involved here. Ooh, honest communication. Didn't I talk about honesty here? Thank you, Spirit, once again showing what I'm talking about. Honest communication. Expect heart-to-heart conversations. You want the truth. And rendezvous. Private getaway for two is calling you. So this person might want to get to know you on a better, when they meet you, they may want to get to know you a little better only because they really like you. Despite the fact that they might have somebody else in their energy, that this could be somebody they're with. It could be common law. They may be moved in with this person. There might be girlfriend, boyfriend type of dynamic or girlfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, boy. Well, however it is for you. I don't judge. So however it fits for you. Uh, whoever this person might tell you, okay, I am with somebody, but I really like you. And I feel like we might have something more than what I have with this other person. I'd like to kind of explore that a bit with you and see how we might connect because I might need to walk away from this other person or that they are with you or with somebody else. And you might just say, hold the brakes here. I really feel a connection to you, but until you decide who you're going to be with, that's on you. Okay, that's your decision. And personally, you deal with that. I'm over here. When you've dealt with that and decide what you're doing, then let me know, or I'll see you later, or whatever. Don't call me. All right. There is a physical connection here, but is it just physical? Is the question. However, there is this communication that you really like with this person, and it's an honest communication. So this might be something you're really looking for. And before it becomes one, you both are thinking about this, obviously, or wanting this. You both have it on your mind. At this time, before this happens, you have to decide on what you're going to say to this person and be honest. Be honest. If you're not good with somebody being in the as a third party, you're not willing to be that third party if they're with somebody because it is if they're with somebody already, that's the two of them already. You are making the third party. Okay. So I mean, however it fits for you, maybe it's on your side, maybe it's on their side, however it fits. Okay. So we'll clarify that in a bit on that third party and how that's going to work out for you. All right. It might even show up elsewhere. All right. Moving up. Your career is on the rise. New offers and opportunities, salary increase. Go to the next level. So you get to pass go and collect $200. Anyhow, so you're going to move up. You're going to get extra cash coming in. Depending on what you're doing here, I feel like it's going to jump up to the next level quite easily for you. Open up your heart and connect with others. Express your creative self and flexibility. Adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change. Be flexible in your methods. So you might be flexible here about this other person and just saying, look, I like you. I would like to explore more with you on this, but I'm not going to be that third party. So you have to decide what you're doing. And if it's going to be me that you're choosing, let me know. I'll be over here. So you might be just concentrating on your self here, your finances, however that's going for you. I feel like you're going to be flexible about wanting to be with this person. However, if it's just a physical thing, mind you, they're being honest. So however that feels for you, this is one more for you. Surprise, an unexpected turn can bring positive change. So be ready for change. So there could be that they're going to choose you. I mean, this is your person. When I do these readings, this is my intention, is for this person to be your person that comes in. So they're obviously going to choose you. Let's just see how this goes. Whoa. They're closing the doors. They may be on the fence about this. I mean, they might be thinking hard about this. They might be doing this right now. I don't know. It depends. Have you met this person? I don't know. Until they close this door, I feel like this hasn't been closed out yet. Maybe you haven't met them yet. Okay. And if you have met your person, then they're still trying to close that door, or however that is going. I feel like this will turn around eventually. It just maybe hasn't happened yet. Now, this may be in terms of this other person, this third party, or a job that they're at. Maybe they are away from where you live. I'm almost getting like maybe even in another town or community, or maybe even across the ocean. I don't know. Depending on how you met, I feel like they'll close this door. Now, they may end up, you might be moving actually, because I, with your stuff here on this side, it is talking about a change in career. So you might be moving to where they live in order to get a job there, or maybe you're going to be doing something online, so it's not going to matter where you work. I feel like this is already on the fence here, because I feel like this is, and I mean, it is kind of cockeyed and upside down and standing straight up. And I feel like this is something that is in the works, or will be once they meet you right off the bat. So I'm almost feeling like they are already, it's almost like with that telepathic connection, you're already saying, look, I'll be closing the doors on this. Person, if this is you or if it's your person, they're going to close the door on this before they even get to you, because there's this connection here. It's not just the physical, it's also in the spiritual realm, where you may be having dreams about this person, or they are dreaming about you, and it might come up in your dreams of how you are communicating. However, it might just be things that you're feeling, it could be things that you're hearing or sensing, it could be through other means here. So let's just see here. What else? Exhausted. All right. So your person might feel exhausted and drained and need to recharge and regroup. And it might be this third person over here, or this other person they're with, that is having them exhausted. And not that way, not in the bedroom. I'm thinking mentally, in terms of other ways, in almost like trying to let them down easy is kind of what I'm getting. All right. They have an eye for beauty and uncovered hidden charms. Seek and you shall find. So I feel like they are seeing you in their mind's eye, even of what you even look like. It's almost like they're going to know who you are right when they see you. It's like, there you are. Where have you been? I don't know. It's kind of funny that way. It's almost like that, like dynamic of like, where have you been all my life? Like, I've been looking for you forever. Yeah, see, I can't make it up. A perfect fit. Finding the right path, the right fit with the soul, and ideal job. You're meant to be here. So, your person might have that gift of sight, and they may already see that their life isn't with this other person. It fits perfectly with you. There's the right path in terms of love, with the soul, with the job, with it all. So let's just see here. Oh, yeah. Look at you. Money matters. Expense saves cut cost. I don't know. That might mean something. I don't know, to somebody. Resource plan ahead. Make an informed choice. Invest your money wisely. And money matters. I feel like this is going to be about how you deal with money and how your person deals with money. I feel like you're on the same frequency when it comes to this. You both save for things, and you might be saving for your retirement, or for a house, or for children, or for whatever the case is. You both are savers. So I do like this. You'll have lots in common with this person. So you'll be on the up and up with each other, and it's such a perfect fit. I like that card coming through because it just feels. I mean, you when you meet this person, you're gonna know this is your person, okay? And you might be kind of a little worried that they're going to choose this other person. They're not. But it's important that you put those boundaries down. If you don't put those boundaries down, there's a chance that they could have both. So you do not want that to go down that way. You need to put those boundaries in clearly that you're not willing to have another person involved in this unless you are. So, all right, let's see. Wow, sudden wealth. You're going to have some money coming in here, or you're going to feel like you're very wealthy, depending on how wealth comes to you. Maybe love is your worth or your wealth. Okay. Maybe that means more than money to you. Okay. Now we had quite a few. Yeah. Something was blocking here. It has to do with that. I knew it. This other person. Uh, now, yeah, this might be in your side here. Okay. I kind of feel like something's stopping here, and it may have to do with the man that's coming into your life that has this third party that is not good for them. So you might already be aware of this. Okay, so I mean, take it however it resonates for you, because I feel like oops, this might be a factor in regards to this. You might already feel this, or this person already sees this. All right. Maybe you already see it. Maybe it's turned around. Maybe you already know this isn't somebody good for either one of you. Or this might be somebody in your energy here. Okay. So take it however that is coming through for you. You might even be feeling what they're feeling at this time. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, they have a message of concern. There might be some concerns that they might be sending to you about this third party. Oh, there's that change. So you might be telling them to change things up for themselves. I don't know. Let's see here. Aha, yeah, they're going to put you in poverty if you don't change this, is maybe what you're saying. You need to end this. And it might be all about money for this person, with your person, but let's just see. Oh, okay. This person may expect to have forever with your person. They may want a child with this person. And if they, I feel like you might be telling them, look, if you don't want to be tied forever with this person, through a child, you need to end it so we can get together. And this might be what your person's aware of or saying to you, look, this person wants a child with me. And this is a concern. You might be picking this up. They might be picking it up. I don't know. It might be about this person in your life. So take it however it's resonating, but if there's no ending here, there's going to be a child, whether you want it to happen or not, with this third party or if it's your person. Yeah, there's some expectations going on here. And I feel like between the two of you, you might be letting these expectations go and just being in the flow. And it's important that you understand that whatever telepathic connection you have, you need to realize what is yours and what is your person's energy here. And that you can do by kind of putting a boundary around your own self so that whatever you're picking up outside of you, that you know what is yours and what is theirs. So let's just see what we have for the outcome and see how this is going to go down. New beginning. So like I said, there is going to be a new beginning with you and this person. They will make that decision. They may have to make that before they can come forward. So, and they might tell you that they were with somebody recently. You have a beautiful soul, and they're going to see the beauty in that. I feel like you might be marrying each other, especially if there's telepathic connection here. This might be a twin flame where it's going to be quite intense. You're connected through your soul. All right, you do have a talent here. Now, this may be the sensing of the spiritual realm. of messages, having clairvoyance or a clair of some sort here. Yeah, you're going after your I like this because you're going to go after what you're passionate about. And this may be that you're talking to your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides in what way or job or dream job you want to get into. And there's love. So not only are you going to have passion and love, you're going to have passion in your job. You have a talent for this, and there is a commitment coming through for you. I do like this for you. So let's see about your person. We'll just stick these with yours here so we know who's who on this. There we go. All right, let's see here. We have family and forgiveness. Okay, so perhaps they already have a child with this person. And there might be needing to feel forgiveness for walking away from whoever they are with to be with you. I don't know. Yeah, they're finding that forgiveness. They're manifesting. So they may be manifesting you for their own happiness here. There's some willpower going on here of possibly walking away from these people to be going after what he wants or they want. I shouldn't say he. Well, mind you, there was a masculine here, but that could be you. So, however this is, there's that fertility here. So they definitely want to build something with you. All right, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Justice. I can't. They're going to do the right thing. You're both going to do the right thing. You're going to have those honest communication. And I like this for you because I feel like this is something that's really coming through strong about having that honesty is above all here and talking with one another and being honest with self and them being honest with themselves about this connection and what this may mean for the two of you. All right. Let's see what messages come through. I'm only going to do a couple. You are seeing yourself through other people's eyes. There is a realization. So you might be seeing it through this telepathic connection you have on how they see you and how you see them. There's a realization here. There's that mirroring here that I'm kind of getting. Your person has decided to act now. They are on their way. So, in order for this to happen, they have to change the dynamic here and walk away from whoever this is in their life for this to come together. All right, channel your universal magical powers and align and believe. And it's important that you're able to believe for your manifestations to come forward. And if there is no belief system there, then chances are you have to believe in spirit for this to go through. You have to have faith, okay? And blind faith at that, okay? Oh, more than one suitor. Oh, choose wisely. So spirit might throw somebody else in the mix here. And this could be for your person. So you are a new person to this person, and they're maybe have somebody already that they are interested in, and then you show up. So they have more than one suitor to choose from, and they're going to choose wisely. Might be you, might be them, but they have to make that free will choice. I feel like they're going to have no problem with choosing you because of that frequency. Let's see what else. Knock is at your door. It is not at all who you expect it to be. And it may end up being that you were not expecting them to show up. Or you're going to knock on their door. Try different things and you will discover where your passion lies. Nourish your soul. All right. So let's just quickly have a look at a couple of these things that might be in question. So I want to look at this third party and see what's going on. So give us 3 cards about this physical connection and the third party. Wow. They want to take that leap of faith with you. Feel like they're looking for their empress here. So yeah, and they'll be very patient. They're very hopeful for this union with you. And I feel like If you are the Empress, they see you as the Empress. Now, if you are the masculine, you might be showing up in your Empress side, your feminine side. However, it may be that you see your person as your Empress and you've been waiting for this person for a very long time in terms of taking that leap of faith with the person that you want to be with. Somebody that you weren't, I want to say if there was a child involved now, it may have been that this person wasn't planning on having a child with anybody and it just happened. And therefore, it kind of propelled them down this road of being with that person because of the child. But really, when it comes down to it, it's about what you want for yourself and not being there because of a child. Um, a lot of people might end up doing that, and that it should always be what you want for yourself, not because of something else. Okay. All right. So it looks like this person definitely will choose you. They want to take that leap of faith right when they meet you. So let's just look at the money matters and this wisely saving. Okay, yeah, you might talk about money, about how they grow their money independently as you do, what their goals are. Maybe you're going back to school. There's manifestations here coming through, and you may even be manifesting without realizing it, just on your thoughts alone. Yeah, there's that competition, and you might be saying, look, this matters. I'm not going to be in a competition, so you need to figure out who you're going to be with. I'm not going to compete for this. You have to make your own decision. I'm walking away until you decide what you're doing. If it's me, let me know. And you might walk away that you're not, this is not what you signed up for. When you met your person, you aren't willing to have someone else, or you're not willing to be in a competition. You're not going to compete for them. If they want to be with you, then you're over here, or however that shows up for you. Let's get one more. Yeah, you may have gone through a competition before. You've been there, done that, don't want to do that again. When did you put up walls, and you might be keeping this person out of that, out of your energy for now until they decide what they're doing and making that choice. All right. Somebody's not going to be happy about this. The person they may be with here, when the Queen of Swords comes up in reverse, I kind of feel like this is dangerous in some ways, because this person might be after you because of this person wanting to break up with them, and they may find out that it's because the two of you are getting together, and there might be very cold-hearted, cruel, deceitful, malicious type of behavior going on here that might be communicated to your person, might even be communicated to you. So that's why it's important that they deal with that on their own without you being a factor. Because in that case, then it's not put on you or projected onto you. That's between the two of them, and it's got nothing really to do with you, even if it somehow does. All right, what's the expectations here? Wow. Wow. Would you look at that shit? Wow, so much good luck coming through. You're going to build a legacy with this person. All paths are open to building something new with them. There is that opportunity for these manifestations to come forward. I mean, you look at the luck going on here, like Wheel of Fortune, man. This is changes that are going to come that are fated to happen. It's unexpected to you and your person, but you're going to adapt to this. There's a lot of luck here. You're going to leave a legacy in regards to, you're going to build something together here. And this might be what this money matters is you're both going to uh, really save your money, maybe even to build something together. Now, it might end up being something that you do together. Let's have a look. Creative expression. Give me 3 cards. Yeah, look at you have a vision. You're going to invest in this and use your intuition. You have that mystery about you. You may have that gift of knowledge, sacred knowledge that you're going to use as part of your connection with spirit, as part of your work. So you may end up like maybe even reading cards or being a medium or a psychic medium. However, you may have a vision of yourself of how you're going to invest in yourself, or your person wants to invest in this with you. Maybe they want to write a book about it. Maybe they're going to do ebooks while you do cards online, or whatever the case is. You might end up doing this together. There's a vision here for yourself and maybe even for the both of you. Let's see about this justice. Maybe your person's a Libra. Okay. Aha. Yep. Okay. So it looks like here, justice is coming. So there's going to be some karma for how your person's person that they are with already, this third party, or this person they were with before you came along. Um, I feel like with this justice, there's going to be some karma being dealt because of how this other person handles this breakup. They don't handle it well, so they may end up getting some karma because you're meant to follow your heart. And if you're here settled with somebody and your true heart's desire is over here and you decide to go after what your true heart's desire, there's nothing wrong with that. There's no karma around that. It's how you handle the situation you are with this other person, whether you try to have both or whether you how you break the news to the other person, if it's in a respectful way or not. With the Queen of Swords, they are being malicious, unforgiving, deceitful, the works. So, yeah, you might not want to take this cup, and you might be saying that until you end this. Then come and talk to me, and trust me, they're going to they're going to take that to heart. They're going to fight for this. They're going to take action. They're ready for battle. They're fast thinking and assertive, and they're going to make it happen. So I feel like whatever they're going to do the right thing. They're going to do the right thing. You're going to do the right thing by not taking that cup and saying, "Look, I'm not dissatisfied, or I'm dissatisfied with how this is showing up for me." You have someone else that you're with, and that dynamic needs to change before I take your cup. Okay. So that is just kind of what is coming through for me here with this. Yeah, look at otherwise there's arguments. Yeah, yeah, no. And you're too much of a sweetheart. You might have a hard time speaking this. However, if you don't, there's going to be a problem here and even some type of wounding. So you don't want to be betrayed. You need to put those boundaries in place, okay? So it's important that you set those boundaries. Look what could be coming of this, right? But you have to put those boundaries down first. Let me just see what's going on here. Now, this other person might be taken off guard if it is, they may feel wounded because of this person choosing you over them. And they might be saying, look, I've met someone new and they really have captured my heart and I'm going to explore this. I'm breaking it off and I need to do this for myself or however it comes up for them. Yep, there it is. They decide. They end it. So I do like this because I feel like they're going to do the right thing with that justice. They're going to balance this out for how they feel. And wherever their passion lies here, it's important that they go after what is for them and what they feel is for them. This connection between the two of you is like no other they've ever felt. So it's not going to be very hard for them to choose you. Okay. And you're going to talk. And you're going to talk about that. I feel like a new opportunity that they see with you. And they're going to talk to you about this. They want they're inspired by this. They have enthusiasm with this. It's a positive thing. There's even new growth here on the wands, even in a barren land. So they may feel like they're in a barren land, but you're giving them water. I know it's fire, but you're giving them that growth of looking at what could be for them. Okay. So I'm going to leave that one out as well because I do like that. You're going to talk about things. I feel like with this honest communication that you may have with this person, this is going to be a game changer. All right, let's see what your intuition is saying. All right, you see this person as somebody that is emotionally available. So you are seeing this person as your person, somebody that is going to nourish your soul, okay? And your person, wow. So they may have to end this. I mean, with that tower coming up like that, with the Knight of Cups underneath it like that, this is about going after what they truly love. This is that new romance here after their life blows up because you show up. And I mean, they may have to end it with somebody. Wow, look at what's on the bottom of the deck here. I cannot make this shit up, okay? So, would you look at this? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through once again on my readings to really show my followers and my community that what I'm saying is true in my readings. Like this, I cannot make up what I'm saying, and then the cards come out. Okay, so just saying. And it's not, oh, me, oh, me, oh, me. It's thank you, Spirit, for coming through and having these messages for you because they're not coming from me, they're coming through me. So if you want to thank anyone, thank Spirit for bringing the messages through me to you for you to realize what is coming for you, Taurus. There is something good coming your way. I mean, dang. I mean, you showing up as the Empress, they are looking for that person that they have life with just as much as you are. So, and they may have more than one suitor to choose from, but they're going to choose you, I feel. Definitely feeling that the person's not going to be happy, but they have to do it for them. It can't be that they're going to stay with somebody because that person wants them to stay. They need to go if they need to go. Okay. Anyways, Anyways, I'm going to end it there. I don't feel like I've been putting any of these cards in any of the readings this time around, just to make them shorter, I think. And even as I say that, is 42 minutes already on this. So, all right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and thank you for all the donations, all the likes and subscribes, and of course, for all of the ongoing support that you give the channel. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.